Hey, what's up, guys? It's Combo here. I'm bringing you guys some pretty devastating news. As you guys can see from the title of this video, my Modern Warfare 3 account it got hacked. My life is over. What am I gonna do with myself? No, I'm just kidding. What's up, guys? It's Combo here, bringing you guys a pretty funny video. This is all true, but the crying was all fake. I don't give a crap about my Modern Warfare 3 profile, and it got hacked by some hacking nubcake in the Crypt clan, if you guys know what I'm talking about. He thinks I am dumb enough to upload, he changed all my class names to his YouTube channel, but he thinks I'm dumb enough to upload it like it is and give him exposure, so I blurred out his name just to piss him off that extra little bit. But this hacking little 10-year-old nubcake decided to hack my profile. So basically what he did, he dumb enough to not realize it and upload a gameplay, and then someone will point it out and all that kind of stuff. And third of all, I haven't played the game in a month, so I hopped on and I realized that it was hacked. And just because I haven't played a game in a month, that shows you that I don't give a flying crap about my Modern Warfare 3 profile account or anything. My gameplays were running low, so I had to restock them. Someone will point it out and all that kind of stuff. And third of all, I haven't played the game in a month, so I hopped on and I realized that it was hacked. And just because I haven't played a game in a month, that shows you that I don't give a flying crap about my Modern Warfare 3 profile account or anything. My gameplays were running low, so I had to restock them. So I had to get a few gameplays, and I noticed it was hacked. So I found it I find it actually really funny, because 95% of these hacking little 10-year-old dudes out there think that they're so tough, think that they can hack anybody, anything, think that they can hack the U.S. government, heck, anything, when they don't even know a simple Java program, they don't know how to write any simple program, and they go about thinking they're so tough because they can find a code online on a website, run it through a channel somebody made on the Wii, and they probably had to ask help to download the darn channel. And third of all, you know, they think they're so tough walking around with FMG9 akimbos while they have red box hacks, wall hacks, radar hacks, all these kinds of hacks on, and they still decide to use FMG9s and post it on YouTube. Now, how is that entertaining? I don't know, guys. I just find it all really funny, and I'm sorry if you guys are, you know, hackers out there, but if you're gonna hack, please don't even post the darn video on YouTube. I really don't get that. You got these hacking crypt people in these on YouTube posting videos with all these hacks on, and they're still using FMG9 akimbos with extended mags. I find that really funny. That's just, you cannot get any worse than that. You really can't. But anyway, guys, I found this really funny. Here's this gameplay. And I found it really funny, like I said, because as soon as we get a patch or a hotfix or something that fixed the codes, 95% of these guys who think they're so tough right now will not be able to hack until they rely on some of the code makers, the main code guys that actually have a brain to make the codes, until they release them on their website. And that's really funny. I mean, I give the code makers the props, because there are the smart people behind it, even though they do release it to these little 10-year-old nubcakes who can't get a kill unless they have hacks on. But like I said, you know, these guys are the smart guys, the guys that actually make the codes. These guys know what they're doing, but I kind of disagree with their decisions to release them. But like I said, it's their job. I mean, they get paid for it. They have a website. They have a running website. I mean, it's their business, but it's not mine. I don't have to worry about it. But like I said, these guys pretty much rely on them posting these new codes on the website, and as soon as we get a patch, they will be back to going 0-31 in a public team deathmatch, because that's how bad they are, and it's quite funny to me. So this gameplay I'm playing here on C-Town with my ACR, and I do have damage on it because it was hacked, like I said, and I did not realize that the guy put damage on all of my classes. So I do apologize for that. I realized about 3/4 of the way through, you'll see me go through my classes during the game and kind of you know, realize that he put damage on all my classes. And no wonder why I was taking people out so easily. You know, I thought I was doing good, but I had damage on. So I did change it as soon as the game ended, and you guys can expect no more damage on my classes. So
Yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of what happened, guys. Like I said, I found it pretty funny because I don't really even play this game that much anymore. I just had to refill my profile. I mean, my video stockpile that I had on my computer so I can upload some future Modern Warfare 3 games because I know you guys like to see them. But as for you guys who want to add me and realize that I do have an empty list now. I think I have 3 guys that I added. iFuse, who is actually in the Brotherhood, but he does not record gameplays or anything like that. He used to be back when we did game battles and we made it to playoffs and all that kind of stuff. He was our main star player. But I have him added, and I have Simply Ferox. Oh, speaking of that, I'm going to include a link to a video that he did. It's actually a pretty quick edit that he made. He's a pretty good editor. I sent him 2 clips and he edited them. He tried to do dubstep and he wanted to test it out. So I think it was actually really good, and I wanted to upload it here, but I don't know. I think it has copyrighted music or something. I may include it at the end of the video, but I'm sure he'd rather see me send you guys over to the one that's uploaded on his channel. There he is right there. It's actually really good, so I want to link you guys to that. That'll be in the description on and in the top right corner. But anyway, like I said, if you guys wanted to add me, I think I'm going to be doing a I'm going to be adding 100 new allies, or 97 because I have 3 right now. And I will be adding them if we get a patch or if we get a hotfix that fixes these hacks, because right now I think the hacking people that hack my profile, I think they do it by friend code. I mean, I don't really know how other um, methods there are to doing it. I believe it's friend code, but I really don't know. Um, and I think they still have my friend code. I'm not going to switch profiles because I'm already, top level here. So, like I said, if we get a patch, it'll probably patch all the hacks and they won't be able to hack the profile. So I'll release it then. You guys can add me then and play with me whenever I'm on. Like I said, I don't really get on this often, but it's still good. I mean, I guess I can still play with you guys, and I may make a new profile, release that friend code too, when/if we get a patch. I'm pretty sure we are, or they're working on something, because I've talked to ArrowCod Maniac, who's a big enthusiast, activist, whatever you want to call it, for this for the gaming side of this Call of Duty community. He's actually pretty good connections with Activision. I think he has actually called in a couple times. They know him. I'm pretty sure they know him. They ask him to upload things to his YouTube channel, like what's going on. He actually was one of the main guys that helped get that what's that called, XM25. I think that glitch was where you shot the darn thing and then you could shoot in the ground and get like an aimbot with the LMGs and all that kind of stuff. He uploaded that video, sent it to Activision or whatever. I mean, I think I think he actually is talking to them about making a patch for the hacks and stuff. Here's where I realize that all my classes are, you know, have damage on it. I think all of them except for the first one. For some reason, the first one doesn't, but the rest have damage. And I was just like, oh crap, that's why I'm doing so good. I have damage on it. But like I said, it wasn't my fault. I changed all the classes after the game, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. And yeah, that's just where I realized I had damage on, which is kind of unfortunate. Because like I said, I thought I was doing good. I thought I was beasting it up, but apparently I was doing it a cheap way. But guys, I just hope they can fix these hacks, because I'm kind of enjoying the game. Not much, but I'm enjoying it more than I have in the past. And right now, the #1 problem is definitely the hacks. There's so many hacks. There's so many hackers out there. And like I said, it would be better if they fixed them. You guys already know the deal by now, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the gameplay here. I just wanted to upload that. I thought it was pretty funny. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you could help me out here with a like, that would be awesome, or a dislike, whatever you guys think it deserves. Either or, ratings always count for the same thing. They're always, equally helpful. So that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to put that out there. Know a few other people that got hacked as well, and hopefully it doesn't happen to you. But it's not that really big of a deal at all, But that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and I will see you all later.